Shalom everybody, we are the Medina's House, our Tuesday class. Today, Bezrat Hashem, we are going to discuss two very interesting topics. One of the Chag Shavuot and on Yom Tov in general, the laws. Many people who celebrate Shavuot, they have no idea what this holiday is all about. Some people unfortunately think that this is just a day you go to the synagogue, maybe you daven and then you can drive, you can walk. No, it's a Yom Tov. It's a very special Yom Tov. It's not like Sukkot and Pesach that you keep 7 to 8 days outside of Israel. It's a one day, so it's very confusing to many people. Some treat it just only as the holiday of water. When they throw water on each other, it's customary in Israel that people throw new water. It's a custom because the Torah is compared to water. So celebrate it with throwing water on each other. Anyways, but this is a regular Yom Tov with all the package. It comes with serious package. So, and we need to know what is this holiday is about. And the second part of the class, it's the Musar, it's the ethic from the book of the ways of the Tzaddikim. We're going to dedicate this shiur to Ilui Nishmat Pe'erli Bat Rivka and Ayala Rivka Bat Nadra, and also to a very great lady. Her name is Barbara Bat Teresa. May she rest in peace. Okay. The laws of Shavuot, we are in Siman Taf Tzadik Daled, which is 494. And this festival of Shavuot is celebrated on the 6th of Sivan, which is going to be in a month and 6 days from today, a month and a week. Okay, today is the Rosh Chodesh of Iyar. It's 1 month before. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the day that we received the Torah. The day that Hashem did something He's waited for so many years, for generations, to give His Torah to a group of people. And who are the winners? And the winners are the descendants of Abraham. We, all of us, sit here. Actually, the winners are the entire world that learn from this Torah. The Jews has all the written in their oral Torah, mitzvot, and so the Gentiles, they have the 7 universal laws. Okay, it also comes from the Torah. The only source for the 7 universal laws is the Torah. Okay, so this very important day has been celebrated on the 6th of Nisan, and it's called the Chag of Shavuot. Why it's called Shavuot? We call Pesach because the Passover, Pesach, the Korban. Sukkot, we're building a Sukkot. Shavuot, it's called Shavuot. Shavuot literally means weeks. So it well connected to the weeks that we're counting from
7 weeks.
The Pesach, the first, second night, right? Till the day we received the Torah, 7 weeks, 49 days. On the 50th days, Baruch Hashem on the Mount of Sinai, appear before the Jewish people, the great light, and give them the Torah. Hashem gave the Torah, the 10 Commandments. But yet, in order to get the 10 Commandments, you don't have to be there for 40 days and 40 nights.
Right.
So why Moshe was there 40 days and 40 nights? I can give you the 10 Commandments in less than 10 minutes. With explanation about the mitzvah. You know what? 2 hours, okay? 2 hours will cover it pretty much. 10 Commandments, but 40 days and 40 nights. We're talking about Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu was on a very high level. He can study what take us 3 years. It take him, 10 minutes, 1 hour. He can download so much information to Moshe Rabbeinu. 40 days and 40 nights. What did he do there? So Hashem gave Moshe Rabbeinu. By the way, how many times Moshe Rabbeinu was in the Mount of Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights?
3 times.
3 times. First time, broke the tablet. Second time to plead before God. And the third time, when He gave him the Torah again, the tablets. Now, so it was more than 40 days and 40 nights. I mean, it was more than once. But, so in total, let's say in total it was 120, or at least 80, receiving the Torah. Hashem have to give him so much laws. It was the written Torah and the oral Torah.
All the details.
All the details. And not even, even that was not enough, because Moshe Rabbeinu, for him, it wasn't enough. Moshe Rabbeinu has to get more information during the 40 years. He was in the desert. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Amen.
Okay, so this is a basic information to know that everything we have today is from the written and the oral Torah. Without the oral Torah, the written Torah is worthless. It's a sealed book. The oral Torah is a code. It's a key for the written Torah. Okay, and what's important is the God's opinion and God's words, not our words, not our opinion.
Right.
Okay, and how can we tell what's God's opinion and what God wants? We look in His Torah. That's it. He give all the information He wants from us over there. Any questions? This is basic. Fine. Now, why this holiday called Shavuot weeks? It's like you're waiting for something to finish and you count. Why we don't count before Pesach? Why we don't count before Sukkot? Right, this is the only holiday that was different. So the Rabbi says the following, that our sages thought, why did the Torah make the festival of Shavuot dependent on the counting, unlike all the other festivals for which Torah specified a date, right? All the other holidays says on the 15th. Pesach, the 15th of Nisan. Sukkot, the 15th of Tishrei. Here, just count. There's no date, right? This is because when Moshe Rabbeinu announced to the people of Israel, when they just living in Egypt, right, that they were about to free from bondage of Egypt, he told them as well that they will receive God's Torah 50 days later. So every day they count. 49, 48, 47. What is today? 38, 30 days, 30 days. 10 days, in 10 days. So they're very excited. They're counting the days in the Shavuot. Right. But yet, at the very end, they messed up a little bit. Finally reached that special day. You're supposed to receive the Torah. What happened? I don't know, what about you? I think if I was there, I couldn't sleep.
Right.
Everybody went to the bed. Everybody's sleeping. Hashem has to wake them up with thunders. In order to rectify this sin, you're not excited? We are staying awake every night for the night of Shavuot and we're studying Torah. And this is how we rectify the sin of our brothers and sisters. Okay? So, there's a question raised every year in this time of Chag Shavuot. When to do Kiddush? If we're counting, so we have to wait till the night comes, and then we finish counting. The day is over. The last day is over. But we know on Shavuot, on holidays, we know on Shabbatot, there's a mitzvah to accept the Hag, the holiday, earlier. Here, if I accept it earlier, what's going to happen?
It's going to be at nighttime.
It's going to be during the daytime. Maybe I'm still I'm still on the 49th day. It didn't finish yet. The question is, can I do this Kiddush for the Chag earlier, or this is a special time, I have to wait till stars comes out? You know, in Passover, we always have to wait till, we had it this year on Sunday, right? Mm-hmm. Passover. Mm-hmm. So we started 8:45 p.m., unlike some communities. They're starting out of conveniency, 5:36. Why? Because not the family there, the kids going to fall asleep. This is the day before. Yeah. What are you doing? This is so many years they're doing this, and I told so many people that I know, why are you doing so early? It's not the Chag yet. You're making up your own dates. Right. Well, you know, my sisters come in the flight, and there's this and that, the kids. What kind of a stupid excuse is this? This is not the date. This is not Passover. By the time you're supposed to start, you finish. Right. You finish. So you didn't do. You didn't celebrate Passover. One time in your life. Nevertheless, you're already 70 years old. You think you celebrated at least, 65 times. Not even one. When Hashem says to 15, it's to 15.
Yeah.
Hashem gave the date in the Torah. So you don't start on time. What's wrong with you? But I don't blame them. I blame their rabbis that teach them in the places they go. Whatever. I'm talking about our Jewish brothers and sisters. They're doing such a. It's really sad to know that our brothers and sisters, have such customs for so many years. They don't change.
Maybe they never studied it. They
have so much lack of. They have so much lack of Torah. It's unbelievable the way they live. I don't know if you remember, if I shared it with you. I was in the cemetery a few weeks ago when it was the 7th day for Pe'er Bat Rivka. I finished the ceremony, and then I see a bunch of people gathering in another spot, the Jewish cemetery, the Jewish area. I went there, and I see people laughing, and so I said, this is the cemetery, what they have to laugh about, is joking. So I saw under a roof, the temporary roof they bring there, a bunch of people come, and they, in the front, close to two tombstones, father and mother, the daughter, sitting and telling a little bit jokes about her mom and I should remember her. Okay. So she says fun stuff among some emotional stuff. First of all, it's Nisan, you're not supposed to eulogize. And it wasn't even the exact day because I was looking at them, but it doesn't matter. Okay, but I was very interesting to hear what they're talking about. So I came close and I said, if you eulogize someone, at least you say positive things.
Right.
It's the month of Nisan, you're not supposed to. So what they're saying, you would say she was a great woman. You would expect to say she helped, she did tzedakah, she did chesed, she studied a little bit Torah, maybe a lot of Torah, mitzvot. So it helped her in Shamayim, because in Shamayim they're listening what they're saying about her. If she left behind good impression, if she fulfilled God's Torah and mitzvot. And I hear her daughter says something like, and I remember my mom, just the night before she passed away, she called me and she asked me to go to McDonald's to get her the favorite cheeseburger with fries, French fries without salt and all that, and everybody's so happy about it. What are you doing? You're talking from Shaman, they're going to give her now a reward for eating non-kosher? But they don't think it's a problem. This is the way they were taught. This is the way they grow up. I guess I don't want to say the place, but I heard these people came from a place very close to the cemetery. I don't know if it's a Temple Emmanuel, I'm not sure. I'm just saying, I heard people say it's from Temple Emmanuel. And this is the way they teach them. It's okay to eat non-kosher. You guys, Rabbi, you just make up halachot. See what happens? When you stray from Torah a little bit, it ends up far away from the original Torah. To the degree that a daughter will testify against her mother, and a year later, that she ate non-kosher. You better close your mouth than saying anything. You did more damage than help, than blessing. Then you made a destruction. The neshama suffers already. Doesn't need such a persecutor, such a defender. You understand what I'm saying? So, this is a very sad story that I saw in my own eyes. I heard in my own ears. Why I'm bringing this story? Not to mock them, God forbid, but to prove and to show that we have much more work to do. To spread the word of Torah. And not to keep it to ourselves. You have a friend that is Jewish, share with him a day, every day, one short shtickle of Torah. A little bit. Mashu. Something. One day, the spark will turn to a big light, to a big flame. This is our job. Forget about what I think, what I build. This is God's wish, that we bring back His children to Him. Okay? So, what would be the case? The case is, I'm going to make it short and brief. I don't want to read the whole halakha. In the month, the day of Shavuot, you may do Kiddush before. Okay, some hold has to be tmimot full. Ashkenazi custom is to wait. They even do the tefillah very late till make sure the time is over and they go home. It's for sure. We tell the wives not to light the candles. By the time we come there, using the existing flame, we light the candles, right? Even before, let's say it's 8:45, we can start 8:15, 8:30, it's fine. Earlier, we accept it.
But isn't it 49 days?
But remember, when you do, no, it's already over. When the sunset, after sunset, don't worry about it. But please make sure to eat at least kazait, 30 grams of bread after the stars comes out, which is around 8:45. Even if you start Kiddush earlier. And you start to eat already, look at the clock, you see it's already 9, grab a piece of bread and eat it. It's a good thing to do. Fulfill all, you follow all the opinion. Okay? It's a mitzvah to kindle lights in honor of the Yom Tov, any Yom Tov. It's recommended that the wives, those who light the candles, will wait till it comes back from shul, so he can hear the blessing and respond with amen, and she will say no shehecheyanu, but she exempt from the kiddush. So remember, holidays, no shehecheyanu. In the kiddush, the husband on the cup, do shehecheyanu, and you fulfill the mitzvah by hearing his blessing, his beracha. Okay? Okay. What about Saudah? How many Saudot, if at all, we have to have Saudot on Yom Tov? Do we have to have Saudah? A meal, a Kiddush, during the holiday. Is it necessary 1, twice, or 3?
Twice.
How many do on Shabbat?
3.
Yom Tov?
2. Or does it depend?
Everyone is obligated to eat a formal meal with bread on the evening of Yom Tov and again during the day, which is 2. One may eat the bread with any spread or condiment. I guess it's like honey and whatever.
Anything you want to put on it.
Sweet, yeah. One chooses. So at least you have
Almost.
almost a honey. Okay, right. It's customary also to eat dairy food on the festival of Shavuot. Why is that? Anybody remember?
Yes.
Why we eat dairy? Why we eat halavi?
Because all the animals that they slaughter, they weren't slaughtered correctly. So Moshe Rabbeinu told them they didn't slaughter correctly.
And they mix the utensils, they mix the dishes, they mix forks, milk. They didn't know. Basari, halavim, fleshik, milchim, meat, milk. Everything is a balagan. Everything is a mess. So what's easier to work on? Milk, cheese, milk. It's easier. The laws of shechitana, they have to study. Okay, we don't do shechitana. Okay, so the custom is to eat dairy food on the festival of Nisan. One reason offered for this custom is that when the people of Israel received the Torah on the Mount of Sinai, they automatically understood all the mitzvot of the Torah through the 10 commandments that God had spoken from the mountain. As Rav Saadia Gaon explained, that all the mitzvot in the Torah is bound into the 10 commandments.
Yeah.
From the letter, from the numerical value, from the everything. It's very. When you look at the 10 commandments, how the mitzvah of kohanim is there, how the mitzvah of get, how the mitzvah of getting married, how the mitzvah of basar, it's there. Okay. So, okay, as I'm going to say, when they return to their huts to celebrate the tents, okay, the occasion with the festival meal, they realized that it was impossible for them to prepare any meat on such short notice. After all, they would first need to prepare knives and sharpen them until they were free of any nicks and could be used for kosher slaughter. Okay, as we said before, then you have to salt it and wash it and this and that. So bottom line, they uses a dairy food and they got off the hook. Okay? There's another reason, the Torah Chaim, the commentary on the Baba Metzia, offered another reason for this custom. The Midrash, Shocher Tov, chapter 8, teaches that when the blessed Holy One offered the Torah to the people of Israel, the angels complained that they were not worthy of receiving it. The angels wished to keep the Torah for themselves. In response, the blessed Holy One said to them, "Why are you always accusing them of sin? You yourself," the angels, right, "ate meat together with milk when you visited Abraham." Mm-hmm. You know, they're spiritual, but when they go down to earth, they become more physical. Right. And the physicalness has a big effect on the angels.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, you yourself say, okay? And so he took, as it says in Bereshit, that he took butter, Abraham, he took butter and milk and the beef that he prepared. Upon hearing this, the angels withdraw their complaint, having no argument to counter this. There's many questions how Abraham did it. If one hand you're saying that he kept all the Torah,
he was over them watching it.
Right. If he kept all the Torah, the mitzvot, when he received from God the Torah, the written Torah, how he could eat. So there are many answers to that. If you see the order, first he gave milk, and then it takes time to prepare meat.
They give him touch their
right. And then he didn't say that he eats; it was just there to them. And third, he's serving a non-Jew. And fourth, there's no Torah; they don't have to keep the Torah. They didn't receive the Torah yet. But you expect the angels, at least, when you know. Okay, so these words were silent the angels, and they can't accuse us of anything.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Okay.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a powerful stuff, huh?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
It's great.
Now we must take care to refrain from eating dairy food until at least 6 hours have passed since we last ate meat. After eating dairy food, we may eat meat immediately once we have cleansed our mouth properly. Okay?
Somebody told me, no, but that day starts when the sun comes out. I said, when the stars come out, I said, no. You ate 4 hours before, you gotta wait the 6 hours.
Right. There's some custom in some minhagim that's saying that this is a special day, you may eat meat and immediately milk because of this special day. Some customs like that, but I don't follow this halacha. Nevertheless, there's some poskim hold this is a special day when you can eat meat and immediately 5 10 minutes. You don't have to wait that day 6 hours. We don't follow this minhag at all. 6 hours is either you're eating meat or chicken or any meat product, doesn't matter. Always 6 hours. If it's too hard for you, you may keep 5 hours and 60 minutes. Next. It's a mitzvah. This mitzvah is beloved by the women. Listen to this. All the husbands that listen to this class. Nadav is waving you. Shalom Nadav. Hello Rabbi. Tada. Listen to this. When you get married, this is what you need to do, Nadav. It's a mitzvah in this holiday. It's likewise a mitzvah to bring joy to the woman in the household. How you do that? By purchasing clothing and jewelry for them. Also, if your husband is not here, make sure you'll hear this part over and over again. It is a mitzvah to bring joy to the children by giving them sweets and treats to enjoy. And to help, what is this? Ohev Israel Foundation. Okay.
With brackets.
Right. It doesn't have to be. By the way, a jewelry with expensive diamonds. Something that'll make her happy. Something that can afford. If she likes shoes, get her shoes. If you like, then just give her the money. You know what I do. I've learned really quick. And my wife's birthday is that when I get a gift, she smiles, she's very happy. The very next day, she go replace it. So, and so I give money, this is the money, buy whatever you like, and that makes them happy. If you know that this is something that make her happier, just give her the money, they know what to do better, okay, with that money. Okay, so this is a special day, it's a time of joy, and if you make sure to make other people happy, from Shamayim Hashem make you happy. Measure for measure. Okay.
Question. So when is this? You said the day before Shavuot? Or
Before Shavuot, so she can enjoy.
Okay.
You don't have to wait till Shavuot.
Okay.
But in the other hand, this is a time of Omer.
Okay.
And the Omer time, it's a problem to buy new things. So, you can buy, but give it to her on Friday. Shabbat before, or on the eve of the holiday itself, or buy it at the eve of Rosh Chodesh. Or now to buy tomorrow, it's Rosh Chodesh, tonight it's Rosh Chodesh, tomorrow you have today, Wednesday, Thursday. There is stations, times that we can, okay. Don't try to look for excuses that, you're strict, the Omer can't buy, every year the same excuses. Find the solution to make everyone's happy, okay? Wife happy, you're happy. This is a simple rule. All right.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy life, exactamente. Anything else? Okay. Any questions? And during the Kabbalah, on the night that we're studying Torah, we're not studying Mishnah. It's customary to remain awake through the night of Shavuot. This custom was established for men only. If the still woman wants to gather, we have it in the shul. And usually you see this year, this generation, you see more and more women joining.
More stronger than the
You know what? I saw it in my experience that it's a blessing. Why? Because you see more and more men now in shul. His wife going to sleep. He don't feel comfortable to stay at home to sleep, so he joins his wife. And there's beautiful classes about Megillat Ruth or any other midrashim in the Torah. If everything is done tzniut, it's a blessing. Okay? So, Baruch Hashem, it's a generation that we have a lot of Torah, a lot of shiurim, because you have no excuses. You go to Eretz Israel, outside America, you see notes on the bulletin boards, this Rabbi will speak at this time, and there's a class, shiur here, and this synagogue, and this topic. You spend the night with the beautiful, I remember as a child, they had only men's only. There was maybe two old ladies that came, I told you about it already, they were there keeping the coffee, I'm sure they're still there, Baruch Hashem, Hashem bless them with a long life. They take care of the food and the coffee, and that's it. Usually women never participated. Now, this generation, it's a blessing, more and more, want to study Torah, the words of Hashem, it's beautiful, okay? You see that Mashiach is coming soon, we can really feel it in the air. Okay, there's a question while you're studying Torah during the night and there's a coffee on your table. And after an hour you drink another coffee and a tea and a cookie and a cake. What about every time you do bracha over the coffee? How many brachot, how many blessings I have to do if I'm awake all night from 12 to 6 o'clock in the morning and I drink 7 cups of coffees or tea or juice? I have to say 7 brachot? Or can I do 1 bracha at night and cover for everything? What if I stepped outside and come back to the building? It's a question of the halakha, how to behave.
Right. You go to the bathroom.
So, I have a question from a lady named, I don't know if you know her, Naomi Gover, about what's the connection with the book of Ruth of Shavuot. So we'll answer that in a minute. Let me answer this question. While people are spending the night reciting the Tikkun Leil Shavuot, they will likely be served tea or coffee several times. Once someone has received the blessing, recited the blessing over 1 cup, it is not necessary to repeat the blessing for the subsequent cups, even if an hour or more has passed since drinking the first one. Even if more than 72 minutes have passed. I skip one line. which is the time it takes to digest the meal according to the halakha, it is not necessary to repeat the blessing. The blessing recited over the first cup covers all the beverages one might drink through the night. It is best, however, to have in mind specifically when reciting the blessing that it should cover all the beverages that one will drink through the night. Okay? Right. In case that you leave the building very close and you have intention to come back, still you don't have to open. If you leave for far away house and you come back, then you might have to say bracha again. But just going outside just to throw the trash, or you're standing by, some people go outside to smoke. Okay? And they come back, they don't have to say the bracha again.
I read that it says that if you can see the place from where you were, you don't have to do it. But if you don't see it, then...
Right.
Okay.
Now, it's interesting to see that this is the halacha I saw on the book of Halacha Brura, I think it was. But here, the Rabbi pasken differently. He says the following. Sometimes when one leave the building, his mind is off whatever, even if he left friends sitting on a table drinking and eating. And he caused a problem. Why? Because it's a debate in the halacha if it's necessary to say bracha again, if it's, let's say I open a soda can. Okay. I drink from it and I leave and I come back. Now, some poskim hold that this is completely a break. I'm sorry, this is interruption. So they distinguish between drinks and solid food. So I'm going to read to you, nevertheless I saw different halachot about it. I'm going to read to you what the Alkut Yosef said about it. And we should all follow this. This is very simple to remember. Okay? So in contrary what we said a minute ago, the halacha says the following. Whether or not one has this in mind, if someone stepped out of the synagogue or bet midrash where he has been studying, he must recite another blessing to continue eating or drinking when he returns. This is so, even if his colleagues remain in the synagogue while he is outside. Stepping outside considered an interruption to one's eating or drinking. Likewise, if someone entered a restroom during the night, he must recite a new blessing if he wishes to continue drinking or eating a snack afterward. However, if someone has eaten bread or cake and step outside or enters a restroom, he does not repeat the blessing in order to continue eating afterward. So in regards to beverages, yes. Eating solid food, no. I called Israel, it was a few weeks ago, and I was told differently about this halakha. The Rabbi, even Rabbi, I think in one of Shiurim, he changed his mind. So right now, follow this teaching. If it will be, because it is debate among the rabbis. In case you didn't do beracha, it's not a sin, because there's some poskim hold you're not supposed to do beracha. Okay.
So no hamotzi again and no mezonot again, or like adama or etz, only sheakot.
Sheakot, berachot or sheakot. Okay, so I made it easier to remember that this is beverages versus solid food. Last topic is we'll answer the question Naomi asked about Megillat Ruth. What's the connection Megillat Ruth and Shavuot? Who knows? Conversion. How conversion is connected to Shavuot? You're right. Mashiach and conversion, you're right. Conversion it's like Bnei Israel converted from all the Tum'ah, idol worshipping, to become a Jew, a fully Jew, and Hashem accepted them as His nation, as His children. Fine.
Up to then, they were only following. They only followed. They were actually
7 universal laws. That's it.
Universal laws. Now, no.
Right. No. Mashiach
613
will come if we keep Torah and mitzvot. This is that we keep Torah and mitzvot, right? Yeah. Ruth converted to Jew, and she stick to Hashem, to His Torah, to His mitzvot. Nevertheless, she came from a very rich family. princess, and she going with Naomi to unknown place. There's a famine there, leaving everything behind. She stick to Naomi all the way. And this is showing a great dedication to Hashem in His Torah. She gets zero benefit out of it. If you look at it, it's troubles only. No food, no money. Right now, as a Noachite, she can do whatever she wants, almost whatever she wants. It's way easier. And yet, she said, your people is my people. Wherever you go, I go. Wherever you eat, I eat. Drink, I drink. Buried, I buried. Your God is my God. All the way. Yeah. And we're blessed to have such a grandma, convert, that has a child named David, King David. And Mashiach will come from her. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
This is the power of a real convert. Not for the sake of getting married or money. On this. God sees everything. And He will call you one day and open the account and sit down. He call you for a sit down, as we call it, right? And you prepare yourself with answers. Toda rabba, everybody. Do you have any questions? Okay. Oh, it's Shaul Govea. Shaul asked that question. Why it says maybe using your phone or something. So Shaul asked that question. Okay. So your husband is from far away watching this video. It's great. We'll come back in 5 minutes to a very great shiur, Musar, Orchot Tzadikim, the ways of the Tzadikim, on behalf of
Israel.
Not Ohev. Ohev Israel Foundation. I want to thank you, everybody. Thank the Medina's family. May God bless you with good health and fortune. Kol tov shalom.